Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the next exercise of triangle, that is exercise 7.3. So let's move on with it. Our first question is, triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangles on the same base BC, and the vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. So if we if we see the diagram here, DA and D are on the same side of the BC. If AD is extended and intersect BC at P, show that the triangle ABD is the left hand side triangle, the top one, and the triangle ACD, that means the triangle that is formed in this manner, ABD and ACD, this we have to show congruent. Next is triangle ABP, that is the full triangle to the base. ABP and ACP are congruent. Then we have to show that AP, the line AP bisects angle A as well as angle D, and AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. So these are the four things that we need to show. So let us move on with the next slide. Now the first one says that we need to show triangle ABD and triangle ACD. We have to show these two triangles are congruent. So first, in the beginning it is said that triangle ABC and triangle DBC are congruent isosceles triangle. That means AB and AC are equal, then BD and DC are equal sides. Since they are isosceles triangles, so this is given. So the first point, AB is equals to AC is given, BD is equals to CD is also given. AD is the common side for the triangle. AD, this part is the common side. So we can say that the triangle is congruent by triple S congruence rule. Triple S means side, side, side congruence rule. Now we have to show that this is the first solution. The second solution, we have to show that triangle ABP and triangle ACP are congruent triangle. So we can say that when the triangle ABD and ACD are equal, so I'm removing all the lines first. So when the triangle ABD and ACD are equal, we can say angle this BAD and CAD are equal by CPCT. By CPCT, we can say that these are equal. Now these two angles are equal by CPCT. So when we are coming to the big triangle APB, that is this one, and the dotted triangle APC, here AB and AC are equal, that is from isosceles triangle. Angle BAP and CAP are equal. The reason is this one. ABD is equals to CAD by CPCT. From the previous proofing we can get that, and AP is the common side. So by side angle side congruence rule we can say triangle BP ABP and triangle ACP are congruent to each other. Now the third and fourth one. Here the third we need to show that AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. So AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. From the first one, first congruency, we can say that ABD, triangle ABD and triangle ACD are congruent from the first proofing that we have done. So we can also say angle ADB and angle ACD are equal. So this angle ABD and ACD are equal. If we subtract it from 180, since it is on the same line, so if we subtract it from 180, we will get that angle BDP is equals to angle here we can get that if we subtract it, angle BDP is equals to angle CDP, and from subpart 2 also we can get that angle BAP, the second congruency that we have done, angle BAP is equals to angle CAP. So since these two angles are equal, so we can say AP bisects angle A, as well as angle D. So it is also proved. Now the next thing that we need to show is perpendicular bisector of that AP is perpendicular bisector of the triangle ABC. That means AP is perpendicularly bisecting the line BC. That means also that the point at P we have to show it is 90 and BP is equals to AC. Now BP is equals to AC can be proved as CPCT from the if we consider the triangle ABP and triangle ACP. So when we are considering triangle BAP is congruent to triangle CAP, so by CPCT we can say angle, so we can say that BP is equals to CP. Also we can say angle BPA and CPA by CPCT. Now we will add these two. Since it is in a straight line, since the point P lies on a straight line BP, we will add it and we will add this two angle and say is equals to 180 degree. So 2 BPA is equals to 180 each BPA. So BPA is equals to 180 by 2, that is 90 degree. So not only AP bisects the line BC as BP is equals to AC, it is also 90 degree. So we can say AP is a perpendicular bisector of BC. Now our next question, let us move on to the next question. Here the next question says AD is an altitude of a isosceles triangle ABC in which AB is equals to AC. Show that AD bisects BC and AD also bisects angle A. So first we need to show congruency of triangle ABD, this triangle, and ADC, this triangle. Here first thing is angle D is 90. So we will write that first. So the first one will be angle ADB is equals to angle ADC. Each is equals to 90 degree. AB is equals to AC, that is also given, and AD is a common side. So this is a common side. So by RHS, this is our hypotenuse, this is our one side, and this is 90 degrees. So by RHS congruency rule, we can say the triangle ABD and triangle ACD are congruent to each other, which will give us BD is equals to CD, that is by CPCT. So we can say AD bisects the line BC. Also the angle A is also equal, that means BAD is equals to CAD. This is also equal. So we can also say that AD bisects angle A. So here we are proving one congruency, and using CPCT we can say that that BD bisects BC as well as AD bisects BC as well as AD bisects angle A. So let's move on to the next one. Question number 3. Here two sides AB and BC and the median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to PQ and QR, and median PN of triangle PQR. Show that triangle ABM is equals to triangle PQN. And number 2, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle BQR. So here givens are AB equals to PQ, BC equals to QR, and AM equals to PN. So these three things are given. Now in the question, the solution is like this. So first, see, in triangle we need to consider a triangle ABM, that means this triangle ABM, and triangle PQN, that means the dotted triangle. These two triangle, here we have BM and QN as equal as BC is equals to QR. BM is equals to QN. We can say it as BC is equals to QR is given, since it is half of BC is equals to half of QR. This is our first, this we can get from this part. Now first thing we can say is AB is equals to PQ given. Next thing, the median AN is equals to PN, that is also given. And the first thing that we got, that is BM is equals to QN, that is half of BC and half of QR are equal. So we can say that the triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN by SSS congruency rule. So first part of the question is proved. Next, to prove on the next part, we need this angle. So we will write in the beginning only that after proving the triangle ABM and triangle PQN are congruent, we will say angle ABM and angle PQN. So angle B and angle Q are equal by CPCT. So these two angles are equal by CPCT. Now we have to show, for the second part, we have to show triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent. So first one, that is already given, AB is equals to PQ is given. Second one, angle ABM can be written as angle ABC. So we have written ABC. Angle PQN can be written as angle PQR. So we have written angle PQR are equal. It is proved above, that is from the simplicity of the first solution. And BC is equals to QR is also given. So by side angle side congruency rule, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So it is also proved. Next, move on to our fourth sum. Fourth sum is, the question is like this: BE and CF are the two equal altitude of the triangle ABC. So BF and CF altitude means they are perpendicular, that means 90 degree. They form 90 degree angle. Using RHS congruency rule, here it is already mentioned that we have to use RHS. Using RHS congruency rule, prove that the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So the first we'll write the given: BE and CF are the altitude of triangle ABC. Therefore we can say angle BEC is equals to angle CFB as 90, as we can see in the diagram that they are 90 each. Now in our right angle triangle BEC, so sorry for the misprint, it will be BEC. Here it will be BEC. So the right angle triangle BEC and CFB, we have the hypotenuse BC as the common side. So this is the common side for the hypotenuse. So hype BC is equals to hype BC, common side. The side BE and the side CF are equal. It is already given in the question, two equal altitudes. So BE and CF are equal and 90 degree. That means the angle E and angle F is 90 degree. So the first one is 90, second one is hypotenuse, and the third one is the side BC is the side BE and side CF are equal. That is given. So by RHS we can say the triangle BEC and triangle CFB are congruent by RHS congruency rule. Therefore we can say angle C and angle B are equal. So this angle C and this angle B are equal. Since the angles are equal, the side opposite to the angle will also be equal. It is one of our theorem. The side opposite to the equal angles are equal. Since angle B and angle C are equal, we can say AB is equals to AC. This proves that the triangle ABC is a isosceles triangle. So let us move on to the last sum, and it is one of the easiest sum of the exercise. Here it is said that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equals to AC. Draw AP a perpendicular on BC and show that angle B is equals to angle C. So we need to show angle B is equals to angle C. So first we draw our perpendicular, that is AP, drawn. Now we will consider two different triangle, ABP, this triangle, and the dotted triangle. In this, AB is equals to AC is already provided in the question. Perpendicular we have drawn, so the angle at P is 90 degree. That means APB is equals to APC, each is of 90 degree, and BP is equals to AP is equals to AP. So here it will be again a misprint. So AP is equals to AP is a common side. So since it is a common side, we got three of our requires to make triangles congruent. So by RHS 90 degree hypotenuse, our BC and AC are our hypotenuse, and AP is one of our sides. So by RHS we can say that the triangle APB and triangle ACP are congruent to each other, which imply angle B and angle C. So the angle B and angle C are equal by CPCT. So our required to prove is achieved. This is our 5 sums that we have done from exercise 7.3. Go through this tutorial again. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much.